everybody, and welcome. Thank you for letting me come into your space for a little bit of time today. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn, and this is a weekly reading, August 23rd to 29, for our earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So we're going to start with Taurus, and then if you are Virgo or Capricorn, just click on the little triangle that's down on the right-hand side of the screen. It'll open up the description and just click on the timestamp and it'll take you straight to your reading, okay? All right, so we're going to get started with Taurus this week. Let's see what the energies have in store for all Taurus this week, August 23rd to August 29. And as I'm recording these, we are just in the tail end of our new moon energy from the 18th. This is the 21st, I believe, right now. So let's see what energy is coming forward for Taurus in the next week. And we have restore and replenish. Okay, so this is a week for you where you are literally going to be looking at the energies of just nurturing yourself, restoring your energy, restoring your emotional balance, your mental balance, and replenishing yourself. And that could also be, you know, physical health as well, that you are taking a look at things and getting yourself back into balance. Perhaps you've been living a bit busy lifestyle lately. Things are starting to amp up and you've not really been taking care of yourself in a way that you could. But let's get some tarot messages to go a little more deeply into the message this week for Taurus. Okay. All right. Well. Oh, nice. Okay. Whew. All right, I was a little worried there for a minute, Taurus. Okay, so starting out, we've got the Tower, which is a major arcana, which usually indicates major life events. And this is all about destruction and rebuilding, so to speak. So the Tower is that something sudden, there's been a sudden change, a situation that's come forward very suddenly that is either just come forward in the recent past or is just unfolding now. And this situation has really rocked some of you Tauruses. Whatever this is, like the Tower is major arcana, it's big life events, it signifies change through the destruction of something. So on top of that, we've got the Devil card, which is, you know, that usually represents a person where there's been deceit, where there's been misleading energy, where there's been, you know, possibly theft, negative intentions, that kind of thing. So we started out with this Tower energy where there's been some kind of destruction, some major event that has really tossed some of you Tauruses for a loop. And then there is definitely at least a person or a body of people that are representing this Devil energy that is destructive, that is sneaky, that is underhanded, that is not for goodness. You know, someone has negative intentions, so that could involve, you know, anything from trying to sabotage your credibility, so to speak, you know, on a personal level with integrity and emotions. This could represent something financial where somebody has compromised a financial situation that you're in, or has perhaps stolen from you, misrepresented themselves. But this is all about, there's this very toxic influence here. And this is what's causing this need for this regeneration and this renewal, you know, the restoring. Because whatever this event is, this is really, you know, you feel as though you've been set back by it for those Tauruses that this applies to. Then you've got the Four of Wands, which is about freedom. You know, so you've been able to break through this uncertainty of the Two of Swords. You see how they're at cross purposes here. You know, you've got this uncertainty of which way you're going to go, what you're going to do about this particular situation. Are you going to confront this person? Are you going to, you know, perhaps involve the authorities with this? Because this devil energy is not, I don't get it very often in readings, to be truthful, but together with the Tower, this is a significant event that's really thrown you off, thrown you for a loop. And with this energy here, you've been uncertain about the action to take, or in the past you've taken certain action when faced with a situation similar, and this time you're going to break free of that with the Four of Wands, and you're going to come with a solution this time that better serves who you are and how you vibrate and how you want to vibrate in the future. So you're pushing past this destruction and this fear, and you're getting past this devil energy. But you've really got to watch this and be very, very mindful, right? And then in the ending, it's beautiful, to be truthful. You've got the Nine of Cups here, which is all about blessings. And, you know, it's everything is at its fruition. It's lovely. Things are coming forward. You know, Cups is that abundance and emotion, but it can also be that things materially are working out. Relationships are coming together more solidly, that kind of thing. So whatever this deep, dark energy is, whatever this represents, whoever this represents in some Taurus's life, you are pushing past this Tower moment where somebody's really thrown things sideways, and you're recovering from that. You're stepping out of that, and you're coming into this space of freedom where you are transmuting that energy and coming into blessings. And then you have a third major arcana here, again, major life events. You've got the Star, which is the, I just have to open this because this is an angel deck, Angel of Hope. So you've got the Star here, which is beautiful. You'll see that, you know, she's got the one cup is pouring behind her and one is in the front at her feet. She's, you know, she's nurturing her past and acknowledging that, but she's in the present. And we have the beautiful light of the Star up here. So this is beautiful with blessings, right? You've got blessings and hope coming forward. Whatever this situation is for those Tauruses, this applies to, and this is very specific. There's not really very many ways to read this, you know. This is around deceit and a major life event for you, a turning point through deceit somehow, through misrepresentation on someone, you know, from someone or a group of people that has put you in this moment where you've just been feeling so restricted at a crossroads. You have a choice to make, which is going to set you on a, you know, the new path. And you have the freedom to do this with the Four here, the Four of Wands, coming into the blessings in the Star. So whatever you're choosing to do, if you're already sort of in motion with whatever this event is, whatever you're choosing to do, that inner strength you're finding, that restoring and that renewal, that's helping you move forward with this. You've got to get grounded again and get yourself centered, and you're going to really be successful with eliminating, transmuting this energy, setting boundaries with this person, and then coming through into a much more successful, abundant, beautiful space once you're finished, you know, moving through that, or even before you're finished. But once you make a decision and you get going, that's going to break it out for you, Tauruses, and that's really going to help you out. So for those of you that this applies to, it's a very specific reading. It could be a Tower moment around emotions as well, you know, where you're in a connection of some kind, romantic or otherwise, and you're uncertain because some things have been unfolding, and you have these mini Tower moments where, you know, it's up and down, and perhaps someone in the relationship, if it's come to a, you know, this place, is not being entirely honest with you, or perhaps it's you. You know, it could go either way. It's a general reading, so you take it how it applies to you. But the key here is that you've got to make a decision and, you know, really be honest with that and speak from that place of vulnerability and freedom. Stand your ground. You know, you are free to express in whatever way you need to express, that's healthy. And in doing so, you're bringing about blessings for all, regardless of how this all falls out. It's going to bring about the blessings for all and that beautiful star energy. Okay, so we're going to draw one more card just to round out our message for this week, Taurus. And please, like and subscribe if you are interested in this, if you want to stay connected. I'm loving to build and grow, So let's see how it all goes. And if something happens this week that connects to this, please, by all means, add to the comments and let me see how it all worked out. So you've got awakening consciousness here. The one inside who is aware about you, that you are always talking to yourself about yourself, is always silent. So that's like your inner voice. You're always talking to yourself, so to speak. And it's a doorway to the depth of your being. So that's your intuition, your inner soul. So that's getting connected again, back here to this renewal and regeneration, restoring yourself. You are becoming more connected to your inner knowing, to your inner wisdom, to your intuition. And this Tower moment has really brought forth some clear clarity around this person that represents this really negative, toxic energy. And you've got a decision to make around this person. And, with that Four of Wands, you're giving yourself the freedom, you're stepping into your power, following your intuition to come through and do whatever it is you need to do to resolve that. Maybe set more clear boundaries. Perhaps it's time to move on. It'll be different for everybody with whatever this situation is. And then in doing this, in moving through this process and transmuting this energy and bringing this to the light, it's allowing you to come back to your center again. It's allowing you to really own your own power and stand in that power. And it's giving you those beautiful blessings with the Nine of Cups, along with this hope with the star energy. Okay, so those are your messages, Taurus, for this week, for August 23 to 29. Please remember to live big and shine your light bright. Don't dim your light for anybody, because you matter. Until next time. What's going on, Spaz? Okay, hi. How are you today? Okay, so all Virgos, this is your reading for August 23 to August 29, 2020. So we're going to draw an oracle card first, which is, this deck is new and not very flexible yet, but we'll shake it up and get a message for Virgo, August 23 to August 29th. Okay, so let's see where that's going. And we have relax the hold of darkness and be a cause. Okay, so this indicates that you've got, for those Virgos that this may apply to, that you've been stuck in this sort of, quote, negative energy or lowering vibration. You feel like you've kind of maybe been walking with a little bit of a cloud over top of you, not feeling your utmost at your best. And this is saying to just loosen your grip on holding on to those thoughts and that energy, or maybe a little bit of victim mentality, to let that go. Excuse me a moment. And open up. There's a bunch of cards that fell on the floor, sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, one more. Sorry about that, holy smokes. Okay, so this is all around loosening up that darkness, breaking through this dark energy that may have been, that may be surrounding you a little bit right now. So we had one pop out, we'll take the rest, and we'll flush out the reading for you. Okay. All right, so Virgo, we start out with the Three of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is all around abundance and generosity. You know, you're making progress with something. So regardless, you're breaking out of this energy then, because you've got this, you know, the Six of Pentacles with generosity, generous energy, and then you've got the Three of Cups, which is all about celebration. So, you know, that's all about connecting with friends, connecting with loved ones, and just little celebrations, just to really enjoy sort of the beauty in life, so to speak. And it seems like for some Virgo, you've been in a space where you haven't been feeling these things, and you're breaking out of this energy of darkness, and you're allowing yourself to just be in the moment and see the beauty of things around you, you know. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is vision, and we have the Six of Cups, which is support. So you might have, you know, a vision around something that you're creating, or a perception of something that perhaps has not been balanced with this card, and you know, you're being asked to really open up, because shifting your perception a little bit, getting out of the glass is half full, you know, half empty, as opposed to half full. Shifting your perception is going to help you bring about a positive change with whatever this situation is. And you have Death, which is the angel of transition, right? And that doesn't have to mean transformation. So that does not necessarily have to mean a literal death at all. It just means that there's an ending of something. So this is confirming that you are coming out of this heavy energy, Virgo. This, you know, this feeling of lack, this feeling of listlessness, this, you know, sort of apathy and not really having direction. You've got reasons to celebrate here. You've got people that have, you know, a loving, generous hearts that want to bring you in, you know, that want to envelop you and nurture what's going on, and they see the beauty in you. You've got this support right here, along with the Seven of Pentacles vision, you know. So whatever this is that's got you disheartened, if this applies to you, Virgos, whatever this is that's got you disheartened, you know, you've got this energy that is breaking up right now, and you're going to come with inspiration and a vision for whatever it is to move forward, because we have the Death card here, which is an ending. So you're ending this stuck energy, and you're transforming, transmuting into something new. So that could be new perspective. You know, your lens that you look through will entirely shift things. And sometimes, I say this a lot, you have to fake it till you make it, you know. You just tell yourself, or write affirmations and stickies everywhere. Whatever it is, listen to, you know, repetitive things online to sort of help retrain the brain and the energy. Do some meditation, do some energy clearing, smudge, sage, that kind of thing. And then to end out, we've got the King of Pentacles, which is that generosity again. It's interesting because you have that back with the Six of Pentacles as well. So this is confirmation for those Virgo that are connecting with this message, that definitely, you know, you're breaking out of a cycle, you're breaking out of a pattern, you're breaking out of something that's been sitting with you for a while. And as you break out and break through this situation, you have some beautiful, loving, generous energy coming forward with, you know, with friendships as well. People that are going to come forward in your life with the three, right? Celebration, Three of Cups. You've got some beautiful things that want to unfold, but you've got to sort of lighten your energetic frequency and break off some of that stuff that is vibrating all around you. You know, and it could be that you're very empathetic and you don't realize that. You're very sensitive to other people's thoughts and feelings. You read intuitively what's not said, and you know, maybe you're picking up on other people's energies, and it's sitting in your field, and it's just sort of accumulating there, but it doesn't belong to you. So you always want to just check in with yourself. You know, does this energy belong to me? Is it mine? And if it isn't, then it needs to go now. You know, it needs to transmute to the light, and that will generally shift things. The other is smudging, saging. Get some sage, some Palo Santo, holy wood. They sell it, you know, it's common in metaphysical stores, crystal stores. That helps very strongly to transmute, you know, the energy around you. Also, certain essential oils as well. You can use blends that will help to dispel the, you know, any kind of heavy negative energy. So our last card is going beyond, Virgo. You must go through that darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. So there you go. That's a perfect ending to this beginning, which is something is blocking you, you know, and it's time for you to see that and transmute that energy, release those blocks, raise your vibration, and you have these beautiful things that want to unfold. So Virgo, those are your weekly messages for August 23rd to 29th, I believe, 2020. So remember, live big and shine your light bright. Do not shrink your light for anybody. You matter. Until next time. Hi Capricorn. All right, welcome and thank you for allowing me to come into your space for just a few minutes today. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn. Let's get your read going for August 23rd to August 29, 2020. That was too many. We almost had one just pop out there. All right. So our main message is, the main message is the Sacred Fool. Okay, so you are at the beginning of something here. This is an oracle card, but the Sacred Fool, you are at the beginning of endless possibilities. There's a new cycle that may be starting for Capricorn. And with this energy, it may last over the next several months. So let's see what's going on with the Sacred Fool energy and get some tarot. The cards dropped on the last one too. It's only one, so we are going to take it, because the ones that fly out are the ones that we want, for sure. All right, sorry about that. Let's get the rest. Okay. Okay. All right. So, taking a look at this, we've got the Sacred Fool, the beginning of a journey, and we've got the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and then the King of Swords. So these tend to represent physical people in our material world. The pages are, and the knights are younger than the King or Queen energy. This is a masculine energy, but it can be, it doesn't have to be male, it can be any identity. So you've got your drama happening. So perhaps you've been thinking about this new venture, this new journey, and you've been getting a little bit of drama, kickback or flack around that, because you also on top have the King of Swords energy, which is all about decisions, decisive action. You know, it's about that. That's the one where, you know, he's got that assertive personality, and this King energy is also masculine, also can represent a physical person in your world, or it could possibly represent you. You know, it's a general read, but Capricorn, you're at the beginning of this Sacred Fool energy where all things are possible for you, and it's time to take a look and maybe clear out this drama. If you've had drama going on in your life, it's time to make a decision around that. Yeah. It's time to make a decision around dramatic situations or dramatic people. So this could represent people that are you know, bringing this drama and this chaos sort of into your world, so to speak, or you've been living with it for quite some time, and now you're coming into a new space with this new energy, with this Sacred Fool. You're now recognizing this for maybe really what it is. And so it's time to maybe let go of this drama, and you're going to make a real decision around that, you know, moving forward. And we've got the Ten of Wands, which is all heavy, heavy, heavy energy. It's about, you know, feeling burdened, feeling, confusion. Just the weight of everything is on you. So this is the energy you've been feeling, and it could be connected to, these masculine energy individuals. Perhaps one has been bringing drama, or one's been making decisions for you or pushing you to make a decision about something, and it's been really heavy energy for you. It's just really felt, tough. So you're breaking out of this because you've got the Queen of Cups, which is about sensitivity. So this is a feminine energy, and the Queen is, she's the mature one, but it's not necessarily a female. It can be any identity, but it's someone with that feminine energy, very loving, very sensitive, not very practical, more in the emotional space, that nurturing space, with the Cups energy. And that's also about love, that great love. So this can be your energy, or this could be somebody else's energy, but you're breaking through this burden because either you're going to show sensitivity to something and open up with this new sort of loving look at things, so to speak, or this person is coming in and is helping you to transmute these energies and to begin this sacred journey, is helping you to clear the space for that. That's definitely possible. And I'm telling you, there's so much of your reading is court cards, and there's one major arcana that's also a person here. So this really, Capricorns, those of you this is applying to, this really pertains to people in your life and your relationships this week, because you've got, as your outcome here, the Nine of Cups, or the Knight of Cups, which is all about spirituality, So he's, again, that's the Knight and the Queen here of Cups. You've got the emotions, you've got that loving energy, you've got that sensitivity, your connection to source. All of those things are open to you. These things may be opening up for you, perhaps even for the first time, Capricorn. And that's exciting if that's the case. And if not, if you're already on a path of some kind spiritually, and that looks vastly different for everybody, perhaps you're coming through an upgrade, an elevation. Yeah, I have goosebumps. That's what it is. You're going through an upgrade, an elevation, and it's leading you to this beautiful, beautiful space. And I'm becoming overwhelmed, to be honest, right for a sec here. I'm sorry. You've also got the Emperor energy, Angel of Wisdom. So your outcome is, the Emperor is this beautiful, it's a masculine energy again, it's major arcana, so it pertains to major life events. So this could be a major person in your life, that is coming in, and they're wise, they have been through it, they have experience in life. Whoever this person represents for you, they are going to transmute and open up, help you to open up this beautiful new journey that you're embarking on, that's beginning for you. And okay, the emotions are settling a little bit now. Sorry, I got very overwhelmed for a minute there with that read. So this is a beautiful space. You've got a little bit to overcome here, Capricorn, with this decisions and the drama, and you've also got the sensitivity with the burdens. So you're definitely overcoming a situation where, there are people in your life that have been creating drama for you, Capricorn. People in your life have been making things harder than they need to be. And you're being called perhaps by an older masculine energy to make a decision, to release these burdens. And with the sensitivity of the Queen here, you're going to be able to do that. And it's going to bring you into much better balance with this Emperor energy and with this beautiful Page of Cups, with Knight of Cups, with, this connection to source and spirit. So it's got the capacity, the ability to become something really, really lovely with this Sacred Fool. I mean, the sky's the limit, right? As long as you honor who you are and you stay connected and grounded to Mother Earth, and follow your intuition and your heart space, really, is what you need to do. So keep your eye out for these people, because they definitely represent people and relationships this week for Capricorn. It's not looking to me at all like these are material things or situations. Now, material things or situations may be affected by this. However, it's more about the interactions and the exchange and the making decisions around what energy you're going to allow into your heart space and your intuitive space in your mind, and what energy that you're not going to allow because it doesn't serve you. And once you get rid of some of this burdensome energy, whatever it is that's really been holding you down, you're really going to break through into something that's quite lovely. So let's pull one more card for Capricorn for this week and see what the final message is. Freeing yourself, see? Yeah, there you go. Fear is a thing. It's just another object in the universe that you're capable of experiencing. So that's when I talk about pushing through those glass ceilings and fear is an illusion. You know, our brains don't really know necessarily what is true and what isn't true. Like when we have an emotion, a memory about an experience, if it was a joyful memory, our body feels that same joy as if we were in that moment. If we have a memory that wasn't as, quote, positive for us, then we experience those emotions the same as well, just as if it's in the moment, you know, and that can bring up those triggers like fear and anxiety and worry and judgment and all those things, guilt, shame. They're all lowering vibrations and they don't serve us, right? They just don't. It's conditioning. It's how we were raised, you know, to put such importance on all of these lowering vibrations, but they need to be brought into perspective. And whatever we're afraid of, it's important to bring it to the light, you know, so you have this brand new opportunity with these decisions and these burdens, whatever's holding you back, whatever you're afraid of about those, what that heavy weight is, it's time for you to really break out of that and move through that illusion of fear, because the anxiety we bring to something before it happens is almost always worse than, you know, once we make that decision and move through it. Although it may be a challenge, conflict, you know, confrontation can be challenging. It doesn't have to be negative at all. And it often brings us a lot of relief, right? And that could be just as simple as deleting someone out of your contacts. Just removing that energy altogether. You know, it could involve conversations. It could involve action on your part. It'll be different for everyone. But that's the general message coming through for this week for Capricorn. So Capricorn, August 23rd to August 29th, 2020. This is your general message. Please, you know, write back in a week or two and let me know. Give me some feedback. Like or subscribe as well. And remember to live big and shine bright. Do not dim your light for anybody at all. Do not. Stand in your power. Make sure. Until next time.